Hello, all you night readers, and welcome to Tarot Nights. I hope you're all doing well. I am doing well. And I hope everything is going good for everyone tonight. So let's see what we got going on and see who is here. And we will get started. Hello, Yvonne and Lisa, beautiful Aries, Sailor Moon, and Barb. Rebecca, how are you? How's everybody doing? It's good to have you all here. Thank you for being here. Oh, Barb. When will you meet Prince Charming? Are you ready already? Are you really ready for Prince Charming to come along? Really ready for that? All right. That just tells me things are getting better and better every single day. And that's the stuff I like to hear. How's it going, Yvonne? A general reading. You can have a general reading. Absolutely. So I think a time of celebration is coming. It's definitely a time of celebration on the way. If that makes sense to you, I hope. I'm going to adjust that just a tiny bit. Sorry. I think so, yeah. I think there's a time of celebration, a time of fun coming up, and I think that's going to be really great for you. I got to say, of course, as always, you have that strong emotional connection at home, and of course, that helps you move forward every single day. Every day, it just helps you move forward more and more. And those are great things, of course, to have that support of someone so close to you. Always. You know, it's funny, you just said you're feeling down. And of course, here is the Five of Cups. And if you look at the Five of Cups, right, what is going on there? That is all about feeling down. Right? Feeling sad, feeling isolated, feeling grief. And that's exactly what you just told me, just as that card was there, right? But remember, you're the one who plans everything. You're the organizer. It's just right now you have no drive. You have nothing pushing you forward. There's nothing to do and nowhere to go and no one you can really spend time with, and you can't go out. And, well, of course, it's very easy to feel down at that point. That's very simple to feel down. But you always have that down to earth kind of feeling, right? That you're in touch with you know, just life. And I think you are, you know, you got to remember, you're always the generous and nurturing type. You are the one who is always that way. But right now, you kind of feel like you're indecisive. You don't know what you want to do because, excuse me, because there's just nothing to do. There's just so much nothing that you can't decide what's the best nothing to do. I know that sounds kind of weird, doesn't it? It is a little weird. But in these times, with everything that's going on, everything is weird. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, Yvonne. So I hope that makes sense. It was very interesting that you posted the comment right up there just as I was getting to the Five of Cups, which was all about that. right, Lise, you would like a reading? All right, let's see what we got going on. For you, Lise. All right. December 1st, that's good. That would be nice. Come out of lockdown just before Christmas time. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's a good thing then. You went for a walk. That's all you could do. But at least you got to see him, right? Yeah, exactly. You got to see him and you got to spend time. And you got a chance to get out, right? You got a chance to get out of the house, which helps you with your healing, I'm sure. And so that's nice. There was some good today. There was some good today. Cheer up is right. Tell her, Barb, cheer up. Yvonne, you'll be all right. Just look at that cute dog. Look at your cute little dog and you'll smile. You'll smile a huge smile. All right, Lise, I got to tell you, someone around you is pregnant. Someone around you is pregnant. Definitely. Somebody's rushed into something, had no plans, and all of a sudden, boom, pregnant. And you know what? That breaks everybody's heart. That's really making it difficult for people around you to feel good about it. I don't think anybody's really happy. I think it's all, like I said, it's all about being heartbroken. It's all about that pain. And everybody seems to have a need to move forward or move on from this. I think things are coming, something right now in your life is coming to a turning point, and you have a lot of different directions to go. You have a lot of different directions, a lot of different choices to make. And I think you're going to make a good choice on what you should do as things change in life, as things move forward. And again, maybe you'll be out of COVID lockdown. So this would be a good time to start getting an idea of what these choices should be when things change. So, Yvonne, we're on the same wavelength tonight, aren't we? We're right there. So that's what I get for you, Lise. That's what I'm getting for you. And hello, beautiful Aries, from one beautiful Aries to another. How are you? I hope you're well. It's good to have you here. Does your boyfriend plan on getting you a Christmas gift? It's like I'm reading minds now. Uh-oh. Now it's really getting scary. Hey, Chanel. How are you? It's nice to say hi. Just wanted to stop by and say thank you to all for putting up with me and my trauma. Thank you for your well wishes and prayers for you and your growing family. Absolutely, Chanel. The apology is appreciated. That's for sure, always. And everybody is very happy for you and your growing family. I'll tell you that. I'm sure. So, awesome. That is really good news. And hopefully you and little baby. All right, we won't call it night reader. Fine. But you and baby are doing well. And everybody stays healthy and stress-free, right? Stress-free. So beautiful Aries, what's going on? You don't know if he's getting you a Christmas gift, if because you got the percent gift for him and you want to know, will you be getting anything? Yeah, peas in a pod, Yvonne. That's us. We definitely are. We think alike. That is for sure. You're welcome, Chanel. I'm honestly glad that you're here, though. I really am. All right. So, will he be getting you a gift? Oh, a gift. Wouldn't that be nice? Good. Well, I think he's considering it, right? He's thinking back to all the things. This is all about thinking back and reflecting and looking back on things. And I honestly think he is thinking back to things you may have hinted around that you wanted for Christmas. It maybe he's actually going to pick up what you're putting down, right? Oh, you've been sleeping all day. Good for you, Chanel. That is good. So hopefully he's been understanding what you've been saying, or at least listening a little bit. And well, if that's the case, that would be good, because right now, oh, good night, Yvonne. Thanks for being here always. You've been hinting at a necklace. See, I knew it. He's been listening to, he's kind of thinking about what have you been hinting, and he's coming up with an idea. He's really trying to assess the situation, what's going to work out best, because he wants to have, he wants that whole emotional connection, right? He wants you to be happy with him. And I think he realizes that if he doesn't get you a gift, of course, then there will be that isolation, right? That whole idea of isolation. So I think he's taken time thinking, he's taken time to think about it. He really is. And I think he'll be, I think he's dependable. And I really think that dependability will come into play. I really do. Yeah, I really do. I think that's going to come into play because he's realistic. He has realistic expectations, and he knows that something has to, something's got to. He can't go around and not get you a gift and still be your boyfriend. That's for sure. It's not going to work that way, is it? So, but that's what I get for you, beautiful Aries. I think he's going to get you something. I think he's been paying attention. I really do think he's been listening back to all the things. That's what I'm thinking. But oh, all right. So just make a list. That's even better. Boys are dumb. That's always the truth. Yeah. That is always the truth. Boys are dumb. So, all right, let's go. Let's see, where are we? Sailor Moon, what's going on? What do you need to focus on? What do you need to focus on? All right, what do you need to focus on? I know, it is right. It is right. Guys don't always get the picture. Yeah, I got to tell you, guys don't always get the picture. My wife. All right, so one of the first years we were together, not the very first Christmas, because we met about 10 days before Christmas. So we didn't really know each other well for Christmas, and that made things a little tougher to find out what kind of a gift to get. But the following year, my wife, my sweet darling wife, decided to leave the store flyer, right? The newspaper or the paper that has all the ads and stuff in it, sitting right on the coffee table with a big circle around exactly what she wanted. So it was a little bit of a hint, just a wee bit. All right. So what do you need to focus on? Sailor Moon, I think you're really being defensive in life right now, right? I really think you are. I think things are making you feel defensive, and that's making you, you're smart, but it's making you have to be alert all the time and on your feet, right? Thinking on your feet, on your toes. And that's not a fun way to be. Now, I think you need to focus on being generous, being nurturing, caring about the things and people around you. And I think you have a chance to do that, right? I think you should focus on the potential of doing that and the potential of moving forward. Because otherwise you're just going to end up holding on to what you've got and not moving forward, right? You're kind of all locked into the building here and you can't go anywhere from there. So, yeah. So that's what I get for you, Sailor Moon. I think that's what you need to focus on. Yes, very smart, right, Barb? No chance of missing that, is there? There was no chance. That was so true. All right, Barb. When will you meet your Prince Charming? I can tell you a story about a necklace. You want to hear a story about a necklace? Because it just happens to be the necklace that my wife circled in the flyer and I bought for her. I also bought her a jewelry box the same year because she didn't have one. And earlier in that year, a girlfriend that I had had committed suicide, right? And Christmas rolls around and I get my wife the necklace and the jewelry box, and the next day we go to bed. The next thing you hear is something landing on the floor from on top of a dresser. Now, everything on top of the dresser was secured. It wasn't like it was leaning off the edges or anything like that. And sure enough, the jewelry box was gone. And not gone, excuse me. I'm sorry. The jewelry box was on the floor. Everything was out of the jewelry box. And we started picking everything up and all. And the only thing that was missing was the necklace. That was the only thing that was missing. And even when we moved out of that place, out of that apartment that we were living in at the time, we never found, after everything was moved out, never found the necklace. So, I don't know. Because I bought the necklace right around the time that she committed suicide. As a matter of fact, I bought it on my way to the funeral. And sure enough, we never found it. Never to be seen from again. Isn't that weird? It's bizarre. It was bizarre. It was a little freaky, I gotta say. But that is absolutely true. That is a 100% true story. Thanks, Chanel. All right. So when are you going to find Prince Charming? Barb, when? Well, let's get you out of this first, right? Let's still get you back up on your feet a little stronger. I think that's step number 1, right? Step number 1, get your confidence back and get back on your feet. It's like learning to walk all over again, right? You got to put one foot in front of the other. Just slowly. But you're a very friendly and loving person. You're warm. You're charming. And there's always going to be someone around that gives you the feeling that you are a good person. There's always someone there. No matter how bad your day goes, there's always someone around that gives you a little bit of a pep talk and makes you feel good. All right? So I think if if somebody is kind of flying under the radar for you, well, maybe then it's time for you to look a little harder over the fence. Look at what's right in front of you. Maybe Prince Charming is showing up now that you're in the new place and you're going places and you're doing things whatever you can, right? Grocery stores are the best places to meet men. I got to tell you, that's what I hear. But yeah, I think, you just have to look a little harder, because then you've got all that new potential. You've got, you're more optimistic, and you're interested in a new start by that point. And I think that's exactly what, that's what you need to move forward, is to have that optimism. Then you can start something new. Then you can start a new adventure with someone, and someone will come along. I just think you have things you have to work on a little bit more first, right? That's all. Just work on a few little things we know, right? Just to get yourself out of this, right? Somebody's here always helping you, right? That's what I said here too. There's always somebody giving you a pep talk, always a cheerleader, someone in your corner, all right? Whether you know them or you don't know them, you might know them. But whoever this is that gives you the pep talk all the time is the same person that's here. And they're helping you up. And, once you finally get standing on your own 2 feet, things will go your way for sure. All right, so just do a little more work on this, and all this new adventure and optimism comes into play. All right, Barb? I think that's a really great reading for you. I really, really do. Hey, Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca. How are you? I hope you're here. Barb, I would love to be able to take my wife to Ireland because she's 100% Irish and she's never had a chance to go. She has relatives there, but we never, I can't fly due to a medical injury that I had when I was a teenager. So I can't fly. So I'm just waiting for them to build a bridge. And then we'll drive. As long as the bridge is, I don't care how long the bridge is, as long as it has a couple rest areas. Yeah, see, Barb, it is a great reading. Hey, Rebecca, thanks for being here. I'm glad you're doing great. I am doing very well also. I am doing well. All right, so let's see what we get. Well, there's Prince Charming. Barb, I do agree. It was a very good reading for you. It really was. I'm so happy with the way things are going for you right now. I think you're doing such a great job, and I think you're moving forward in such great strides. I think that's it. I think that's the deal, right? You're really making great strides every single day. So, all right, Rebecca, I love reading. Well, how much better can it get than a love reading starting off with Prince Charming, with your knight in shining armor? That's who that is. The Knight of Cups. He's imaginative. He is calm. He is very relaxed and relaxing. He will make you feel good. He's a seduction artist. Yeah, I know. But I think I think you'll end up having a lot of fun, right? You could have a lot of fun. You could have a lot of celebrating. That would be something to celebrate. And of course, there is that new energy and new potential coming your way. Right? It's like a new passion, like this fire, right? Like the flame. Fire is all about passion in tarot. So, it's all about new passions. I think you'll find somebody. I think you'll be successful. I think you will have a lot of people who support you. And I think you'll feel really good about it. And then, of course, you start off with Prince Charming here, and you end up with the love connection of an emotional love connection. Even if it starts off as a friendship, it turns into more than that. So I got to tell you, Rebecca, things are looking good in the love department for you. All right. Barb, people can hear in your voice that you're happy and happier. Oh, that's awesome. See, you really are doing a great job. I have to tell you. I really think you're doing a great job. You have come so far from the first time you were ever here. Hello, Barry Soul Robinson. How are you? And just went. Good evening. You got the perfect gift for him. Oh, beautiful Aries. What did you get him? Can you tell us what you got him, at least? Can you tell us what you got him? You're welcome, Rebecca. I think that, again, like I just told Barb, I think that was a great reading for you for a love reading, right? How much better could that be? Angelica, how are you? Good evening. Sidra, there you are. I knew you'd be here eventually. Chanel, did you have a question? Yeah, stronger and wiser. That's exactly you. That's exactly what you're becoming. You've already become wiser. You smartened up right away, got out of there. That was the wisest thing you could have done. But getting stronger, right? That was the tough part. But you're doing it every single day, and you're getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And I'm proud of you for that. I really am. I think you're doing a great job. I think those are great, great, great things going for you. Sidra, should you give him a second chance? Should you give him a second chance? Interesting. Very interesting, I must say. I think, I think you're going to message him. Oh, S. Is that the initial S? Should I give him S? Or is that just supposed to be an A? I think it's supposed to be A. So I think you're going to message him to see what's really going on with him. And see if things really could move forward or if they are just completely out of balance right now. I think you're going to have a little bit of patience, because that patience is going to make a huge, huge difference for you. And if you do have patience, well, then you'll have a decision to make. Do you give him a second chance or not? Or maybe the question is, do you really want a second chance or not? You always have to think about that. So don't get frustrated with the whole idea about giving him a second chance, because if it's going to frustrate you, then don't do it. If it's going to frustrate you, if it's going to make you annoyed, if it's going to make you feel like it's just too much to do, well, then it is too much to do, because this is all about, it's going to take a lot of hard work and determination to do it. So, should you give him a second chance? I think you really have to assess it here. And if it shows up that it's going to be something that frustrates you, definitely do not do it. All right? That's what I get for you, Sidra. Thank you so much for your question. All right, let's see what we got going next. Angelica, you're hibernating. Yeah, I do that year round. I hibernate all year round. Sean Mona, you donated? I did not get it yet, so I'm keeping an eye out for it. I am watching and waiting. For my friend. I'm watching and waiting for my friend. Chanel, are you still here? If so, did you have a question? You're welcome, Sidra. Thank you for being here. Thanks for your question. Okay, PayPal. I'm keeping an eye out for you, Shannon Mona. But I just haven't received it yet. But sometimes the notifications come through. Oh, there you are. Did you have a question? Maybe why are people such jerks sometimes when they don't really want to be and don't mean to be? That would be a good question, wouldn't it? All right. Does your husband want to fix your marriage? I think it's going to take, again, I think it's going to take a lot of patience if you want that to happen. If you want the marriage fixed and you want things to go well and get back to what you had, it's going to take patience. Because right now, I think you are both on opposite sides of things, right? And you're trying to protect yourself. You put yourself here in the snow globe of wands, and I think you're really trying to protect yourself. And I think, unfortunately, I think your husband he's kind of, he's kind of walking away from things. It seems like he's walking away. You're trying to protect yourself, and to get this back together is going to take a lot of patience. It's going to take a lot of new energy. You're going to have a lot of energy. It's got to be really strong energy to do it, because, of course, you think back into the past. You think back of all the things that you've done, right? And I got to tell you, when you think back like that, you can only think about the good things. It's just weird how it happens, but that's all you can do. You can only think about the good things that have happened. You can't think about, you don't process the bad stuff. But maybe there's a reason that the two of you are not together. And well, if that is really true, that there's more problems going on, again, do you really want to fix the marriage? Is it worth it if there's going to be more problems if it gets fixed? There's a reason that the two of you are split, right? There's a reason. Can that be fixed? Can that gap be bridged? I don't know. So that's what I get for you, Fatima. Thank you. Shamona, I still have not received anything. No notifications or anything in my PayPal. Not at all. Double check that you sent it to the right person. Please. You're very welcome, Fatima. Chanel. Your thoughts exactly. See? How well do I know the people who come to the show? You can post a question, and if that's your question, post it. Please do. All right, Angelica, if I feel drawn to you, there you go. Put your question up, Shimona. Good. If I feel drawn to you, I do feel drawn to you, Angelica da Silva Carvalho. Carvalho. That's how I think it's pronounced. Angelica da Silva Carvalho. All right, right. Do you still stand a chance with the one you have feelings for, or is he giving up? Do you still stand a chance with the one you have feelings for, or is he giving up? That's sad. I feel kind of sad about this question, Angelica. Of course, I feel drawn to you. I feel drawn to people a lot of times. There's a lot of people that I feel very drawn to. So, it's a Portuguese name. I was close. Okay, I was close. That's not so bad. Not so bad. Hey, not bad for a Jersey boy here in the United States. I gotta tell you, I got good news and bad news, maybe, or I've got good news and things that you should be concerned about. How about that? That's a better way of putting it. So do you stand a chance? I think so. I think it's going to take a little help, though. I think you might need a good plan. I think you might need to be a little bit creative if you want to really still stand a chance with this person. And, I think that you could, if you do that, right? If you come up with some great creative ideas and stuff like that, it would entice this person to come toward you. And there is that chance of a love connection then, because this is the Lovers. And well, what would be better than, what could be better in a relationship question than having the Lovers come up? And right after the Lovers is the Sun, which tells me all about happiness and joy and feeling the warmth, that warmth of, arms around you and feeling that tight hug and feeling warm when someone does that. Those are all great things. Absolutely. Now, my problem, though, is, is this person a bit of, do they play mind games? Have they been playing mind games with you? Yeah, I like you. No, I don't like you. Back and forth and back and forth. Because I'm kind of getting that sense. And that makes it so you don't know which way to go. It really makes it so it's difficult to decide. Do you move forward? Do you move away? Do you just kind of sidestep this person? I think those are the things. All right. So that's what I got. That's what I get for you, Angelica. Thank you. I do think there's hope. I do think there's hope, and I think that should make you smile. That should definitely make you smile. I felt sad about it before I did the reading, but I got to tell you, after the reading, I don't feel so bad. Shamuna, I still don't see it coming through, but you know what? We're going to do your reading anyway. We're going to do your reading. Oh, Chanel, you posted a question. Oh, Chanel. My friend. All right, Shamona. What are SB's true feelings and intentions for you? that card is kind of scary, and you interpret it perfectly as things feel to me now. Well, there you go. Thank you. I appreciate the feedback. It's just the way I feel when I was reading it. All right, well, SB's true feelings, I think, again, are all very happy and warm and feeling successful. Like there could be success between the two of you. Now, you see the Hangman, and they're looking here at all the heartbreak. Oh, Shantae, that's a nice name. Serena, how are you? You see the Hangman, and you see the Three of Swords, and the Three of Swords is all about heartbreak and heartache and pain and moving on, moving away from someone, right? Because they've broken your heart. But the Hangman is right in front of it and kind of looking in that direction. And I got to tell you, the Hangman is telling you, if you don't like what you see, then change the view. Ah, right? Yeah, Shantae, that's all you got to do. If you don't like what you see, change the view. So if you think this person is going to break your heart, change it. Change the view. Turn it into a new start. Turn it into something positive. It may take a little bit of work, and it may make you a bit emotionally drained. So take some time out for yourself as well, but always keep that person right there next to you if that's really what you want. So I think SB's feelings for you are all good things. I really do. But I think you kind of see things in a different way. All right. That's what I get for you, Shantae. Thank you for your question. And if I get the donation in, I appreciate that too. If I don't, I appreciate the attempt. That's for sure. Chanel. You changed your picture again. What a very, very nice picture. What does L want from you now after your talk last night? You just feel like he has something heavy weighing on him. All right, let's see what we get. Oh, let's see what we get. All right. All righty. What does L want from you now after your talk last night? You have a feeling that something heavy is weighing on him. Very interesting. Well, there you have it. Boy, is that dead on or what? The Ten of Wands. Something is weighing very heavily on his mind. Absolutely. Exactly the way you said it, right? Exactly the way you said it. Does this person have something heavy weighing on him? And absolutely, you got the Ten of Wands, which shows very clearly that there is a heavy burden, a heavy weight on their mind. I think this person just wants to be happy about life, happy about family, and really happy about friends, right? The Seven of Swords is a tricky card. It really is a tricky card because sometimes it's all about being sneaky and deceitful. But other times it really has to do, and it doesn't look like it in this deck, but in other decks it does. It really has to do with someone needing to be rescued. And I think that might be the case, right? There's still hope. I think this person still has hope. I think they have the faith that things are going to be okay. I just think there needs to be some comfort and healing, right? The star is all about hope and comfort and healing. They just want to be inspired. And now it's, it's kind of up to them. They're searching for something and they just don't know what it is. And maybe it's just outside the window. Maybe what they're looking for is just outside the window. But maybe it's not. So maybe it's just outside the realm of possibility. Ooh, deep. He's a good friend and you worry. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I see. That's what I get for you, Chanel. I hope that makes sense. I definitely hope that makes sense to you. So Serena, what's up, pal? Hi. Do I see you getting back with the Scorpio? And if so, can I give you a time frame? Oof. I am not good with time frames, my friend. You understand, Chanel. You understand that needing to be rescued from the past and wanting something new, and he struggles, but you just don't want him to fall into depression or anything. I got to tell you that 10 of wands at the beginning, all about having a great weight on their mind or something heavy on their mind right now. That absolutely turns into depression. It definitely moves into that. It could. Just saying. But who knows? Maybe from the other things I saw in the reading, maybe they are depressed already. Maybe this just adds to their depression. All right. Are you getting back with the Scorpio, Serena? Are you getting back with the Scorpio? All right. I think you have high hopes, right? I think you're very optimistic about it. I think you would like to start over, but I think there's been a lot of issues between the two of you. I think you and the Scorpio have had a lot of arguments, and that makes things tough, right? Because things are not really in balance right now. Somebody's going to have to be very flexible and change the way they are for the two of you to get back together. I think there needs to be a lot of reflection. I think there needs to be better balance, right? You go from not being balanced to having to be balanced if you really want to. Shantae, I did. Thank you so much. I do appreciate your donation and your generosity. Thank you. Oh, and Angelica, thank you so much for your generosity. I appreciate that. So, Serena, yeah, I think you have to get things back in order. You really need to get things back in balance before you can get back together. Because I really find that the Scorpio seems to be a little bit on the... They're smart, but I don't know that it's smart in a good way. I think it's more of... I just think it's more of being smart, like, okay, I can outwit you. Right? You can see him playing chess there and stuff. And I think that's kind of how it really feels. I think there is a power play going on. And I think that person feels like they are in control. And like I said, they're smart, but smart in a way that they feel like they have the upper hand. So I don't know that getting back with the Scorpio is going to happen. I really don't know that it is. I just think there's again a lot of issues. It's going to take a lot to really balance things out, and I think this person is kind of not, thinking in a good way for the two of you right now. All right, Serena, thank you so much for your question. No, you're right. You are absolutely right, Angelica, and I do appreciate it. So thank you. Thank you. All right. Hey there, Delilah. Thank you for your donation. You would like to know how the Capricorn is feeling about you. How's the Capricorn feel? Thanks, Barb. All right, so how's the Capricorn feeling about you? How is that? Let's see what we get here. I'm going old school all the way back to Rider-Waite. People think this is a beginner deck, but I got to tell you, it's very, very in depth. You don't know how to help his situation, though, besides listening to it. Well, that's one way to do it, Chanel. That's one way. Yeah, you got it. You got it, Angelica. That's absolutely right. Everybody needs to be a little ray of sunshine to everyone else. The best way that you can, right? In whatever way you can. So, how's the Capricorn feeling about you? I think right now they are trying to emotionally heal from something. Something that's going on in their past has made it so they really are they have a need to heal. And I think that's what they're trying to do. I think right now they have control over their own happiness, and they have to take that control. They have to decide what's going to make them happy and do it. The Ace of Pentacles says, yeah, I think I shouldn't say he, I'm sorry. I think the Capricorn really would like to start something new with you. Right? The Ace of Pentacles is all about starting something new, planting the seed and see what grows. I think the Capricorn's very excited, very ready to move forward. I think they're very adventurous and creative, which is great. Oh, good night, Chanel. Good night, Chanel. But I think you gotta step up if you really want to have time with the Capricorn. Because if you don't step up quickly, then I think they're going to get bored and move away or move on. I really think so. So that's what I got for you. All right. So thank you for your donation. Thank you for your question. I do appreciate it. Oh, Serena, you're welcome. Yeah, you were a little behind on the video. That's okay. You still got to listen to it. I kind of think it was a no. I think there's just too much between the two of you, Serena, and I think it's kind of a no. I would lean more like 65% no to 35% yes. Huh, I know. All right, well, that is the end of the show. It is 7 o'clock, and I hope you all had a wonderful evening. I did. Thank you so much for everybody being here and everybody, all the generosity and just all the great questions and all the caring and all the caring and sharing. I hope you all had a good night. I did. I'll be back here again tomorrow night at 6 o'clock Eastern Time with another episode of Tarot Nights. So I will see you all tomorrow. Bye now.